Good afternoon, this is Mark at the Wicked Edge Expert Corner Group, and we are here sharpening one of my knives. This is a VG10 steel, Damascus steel, 15 degrees. We have it set up. Now I have the camera set up so that when I view with the camera, if I should choose to push the button on the back, it will record a picture, or if it does it by itself, which it will, because it's capacitor discharge and it has a mind of its own. But the photographs are getting saved to a folder that is for me listed with the name of this knife, the date, and the grit that I'm sharpening with. So as long as I'm using this 800 diamond stones, any pictures that, whether I intentionally photograph them or inadvertently, or bad pictures, good pictures, they all go to the same folder. So at least you know where to go looking for them if you have a question about it. For right now, as I sharpen the 800 diamond stone, this is really just for inspection. But when I start to make progress, then I take a picture and use it for a comparison in my working right now, beginning as compared to the end, to see after you spend some time on it how it changed. So it's good for that. But at the end of each grit, you have that final point where you decided to move on. That's a good point to keep in your records. Then the next stone, 8,000 grit. At the end of the stone, the last photographs that you saved, they show you where you got with the 1,000. So you see the progression of your grits, so that when you go to sharpen it again, you can see the progression of your grits. We're going to start on this side. We're at 800 grit, and I'm just scrubbing up and down. And I'm going to do this the same way I have my stone stop set, and we're going to do this the same way I did the practice knife. I'm going to set the bevel. We checked it. We saw that we were right on at 15 degrees. Now working at 15 degrees with this stone, I'm going to scrub back and forth thoroughly this first time. Not any thought about what it's doing other than removing whatever damage there may have been when I clamped up the knife. And just for first time I'm looking at, we're dead on the bevel. And that's with 800 grit. That's really like almost sharp. Well, it is sharp. So we're going to, it's remarkable for a 60 hardness steel how quick it came around. You can see here where the pointer is now, there's some low spots, but the high spots and the low spots, you have to understand we're under 250 power. It's very minute. This is the stuff we're worried about, not this stuff. Those little holes are imperceptible in your sharpening, in your cutting. Anyway, that's just that quick back and forth. As I say, it got the edge's attention. Looks very good. Now I'm going to come over to this other side. Do the same thing, full flat contact, and I'm just scrubbing, and I'm going to do the same thorough up and down scrubbing. Really, I should stop and not be so cocky and sure, and I should stop and spot check to make sure I'm on the bevel. And I am dead on the bevel, so I can go back to talking. So I will scrub this 800 grit. I'm starting a touch-up. Not because I'm starting, I have to go to 100 grit. Match the grit to the job. It was 1,000 grams of having to push in order to sharpen the knife. I should have brought the testness sheet over here. When I finish with this, I'll bring it over so we can talk about it. Okay, up and back, a good one, good scrub. I'm feeling just for kicks the back side to see if we have a burr there yet. Not yet, but looks good. We can see here and how it steps down. There's something going on there that we need to take care of. Yeah, there's some sort of either it's forming a burr or I need to work some more. But we're working alternate side scrubbing to start with, to apex the edge again. I'm not really sharpening. I guess setting the bevel. Resetting the bevel. That's a better way of saying it. Resetting the bevel. So I'll keep working on a little bit more scrubbing on both sides because I showed you in the previous video how when we had it ragged like this, as we did alternating side scrubbing, let me try to get more in the center. As we did ragged like this, the alternating side scrubbing levels it out. So while I'm here, this raggedness that looks like a good place to anchor up the fish is will level out as we work both sides. So I'm going to do single-sided but alternatingly a little bit more and look at it, and then I'm going to progress to my alternate edge leading strokes, and that'll get everything right in line with the 800 grit. So I'm going to stop here.